Welcome to the weekly UAP report. Today we have the top stories emerging from the Global Disclosure Day livestream, including claims from Ross Coulthart of military attacks against UAPs, claims of extraterrestrial bases across the globe from Shen, and confirmation from Colonel Karl Nell that we are actively interacting with non-human intelligences. But before we dive into all of that, let's start with some fascinating new UFO footage out of Italy. Redditor Little Space Mochi has shared this startling UFO footage apparently filmed in Italy on October the 15th. The video shows a floating blue object with what looks to be some kind of current running around it. This isn't the first time such an object has been filmed. In 2022, a very similar looking object was filmed 5,500 miles away in Louisiana, United States. Side by side, it's clear to see the objects are similar in colour, shape and size, and both showcase this strange flickering effect. I've been trying to figure out a logical explanation for what I'm looking at here, but I'm stumped. Let me know if you have any ideas in the comments. Senior US military official Colonel Karl Nell has confirmed during the Global Disclosure Day livestream that he has seen first-hand evidence that non-human intelligence not only exists, but it's been interacting with us for a long time.
What actually is this topic, right? And Ross and Lou also have alluded to this. Non-human intelligence exists. Non-human intelligence has been interacting with humanity on this planet. This interaction is ongoing and it's not new. And there is zero doubt.
Later in the interview, the Colonel goes on to talk about the possibility of faster-than-light travel with our current understanding of physics.
The second point is faster-than-light travel. Everybody says faster-than-light travel is not possible. This is false. Miguel Alcubierre, a postgraduate student at the University of Mexico in 1994, solved Einstein's equations for an effective faster-than-light mechanism. NASA has investigated this. Everyone accepts his solution as valid. His solution requires negative energy. In 1960, quantum physics demonstrated or predicted the reality of negative energy. In the 90s, the Casimir effect was demonstrated in the laboratory. The Casimir effect demonstrates negative energy. The expansion of the universe, which is caused by dark energy, is negative energy. So we have a solution to Einstein's equations that allow effective faster-than-light travel. We've got the existence of negative energy proven. This isn't an engineering solution. This isn't a means where we can go and do this, but theoretically, it's possible.
Toward the end, he goes on to confirm that he knows of the existence of non-human intelligence personally.
So these things taken together, along with much other evidence, suggest that this is absolutely true. And I'm speaking to you today to tell you that there is zero doubt this is absolutely true. I know this personally.
What exactly this means is anyone's guess, but coming from a credible military source, this definitely has my curiosity piqued. Journalist Ross Coulthart also took to the Virtual Disclosure Day stage to talk about evidence he has to suggest that the US government has been targeting and shooting down unidentified craft using high-pulse microwave weapons.
Wouldn't it be a tragedy if our first encounter with a non-human intelligence led to us acting offensively, violently and aggressively against them? And that's what I understand is happening. I am told we, the American public, should be informed we are using high-pulse microwave weapons against non-human craft.
He goes on to claim that once down, the craft are salvaged by the military.
And we are bringing those craft down so that we can retrieve them and salvage the technology. God knows what we're doing to the alien beings inside those craft. I hope we treat them with respect. Heaven help us if there's ever a reckoning for the crimes and the immoralities that we've committed in the name of national security.
Alright, so this does sound a little far-fetched, but let's not forget that Ross has a lot of inside information about the UAP phenomena and sources very close to the topic. And let's face it, this does sound exactly like something that the US military would do when faced with making first contact with an alien race. Continuing with our Disclosure Day theme, constitutional and public interest lawyer Shen also came forward with some pretty incredible revelations. Shen claims that Earth is home to several known alien bases, many of which are located in inaccessible locations.
Bases here on our planet, many of which are located high in the desolate areas in the mountains where very few people ever go, and beneath the sea.
He goes on to claim that there's a major base located beneath the Pacific Ocean near Baja, and that UAP have been recorded in the surrounding area plunging into the sea.
There's a major base in the Pacific that we're virtually certain exists off Baja. between Baja and Guadalupe Island, potentially beneath the ocean floor. This has been monitored. We have hundreds of videos of the vehicles coming and going from that location and plunging into the sea.
I think it's very plausible that these bases do exist in such locations. As Danny touches on, UAPs are often said to be transmedium, in that they're able to move through air and water with seeming ease. This fact is why the term unidentified aerial phenomena was changed to unidentified anomalous phenomena, as there have been so many of these craft spotted. If non-human intelligence exists but doesn't want to be found, it would make sense for it to hide in these inhospitable locations. You'll probably remember the 2023 unveiling of 2 supposed alien mummies by Mexican authorities, which it's fair to say was met with a suitable share of skepticism, and let's be honest, it's not hard to see why. Yet in the following years, further revelations around the mummies continue to generate speculation. Earlier this year, reports emerged that fingerprints were discovered on one of the mummies, and that following analysis by a leading independent American prosecutor and fingerprint expert, they were found to be non-human. This week has brought renewed interest in the topic, as a video has emerged of a dissection of one of the mummy's hands. The video, which starts by showing the small detached 3-fingered hands of one of the mummies, goes on to show the removal of some skin and underlying bones among decaying flesh. Stories of the alien mummies continue to perplex me. A lot of people immediately dismissed the discovery because of the appearance of the mummies, which do look as though they're made of paper mache. Yet if you look at any human mummy, I think the same can be said. The process of mummification does leave bodies looking almost like model humans, so I don't think the appearance of the alien mummies should immediately write them off. What do you think's going on? Do you think they're part of an elaborate ongoing hoax, or do you think there might just be something more interesting here? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to make sure you're notified of future videos. Until next time.